Good evening or afternoon, everyone. This is the Lock Skipper. Today we're doing something just a little bit different, and I'm going to feature you one of my really great finds that I had several months ago. And this is the box that I got them in, and you may have already recognized it, but it is from May of 1970. And believe it or not, when I purchased this lock from this gentleman, this was the actual box. No, it may not have been. No, he put this box inside of another box to ship it to me. But, anyway, I opened this up. As we can see, this is a pretty old box. And so what we'll do is we'll just kind of show you what was inside of it. And I purchased 6 of these. Not 6 of these boxes, but 6 of the locks that were inside of it. And so what was inside was a very pleasant surprise. When we had the a brand new in box, because what I found out was all the boxes that were inside were still sealed. And still sealed, dated May of 1970, the same thing. And it was the original Ingersoll lock that was manufactured, early in the military contract days. And so this is exactly what I got. I got the brand new in-box, opened only to show me what was online, what I was buying. So this used to be a sealed box, but the gentleman opened this box and to take out what was inside and show me what I had here. So one, I was kind of depressed that he opened it, but number two, I was very excited because I ended up with 5 more of these boxes that are still sealed. And I hope they're still sealed because I passed a couple of them on to some of my buddies in the lock sport community, and they told me that they were not opening the boxes, they were keeping them. So anyway, I'm going to set this box right here from now. And we'll kind of zoom in a little bit and feature this very, very cool Ingersoll original lock that from the Miracle Lock Company. So kind of a little bit of history on this. In 1968, the Office of the Provost Marshal General decided to go out and look at some security locks for securing ammunition and explosives. So after they've done an extensive market search in 1968, several thousands of they elected to go with the English Ingersoll Lock Company, and several thousand of these padlocks were imported, and some are still in use today in low security devices, but they're no longer approved for high security applications. So anyway, by the end of 1969, a franchise agreement was made, and with the Ingersoll Lock Company and the Miracle Lock Company to manufacture this high security padlock using the Ingersoll cylinder. It lasted about a year, reportedly because of failure of non-payments on their bills. So the Ingersoll Lock Company decided they were no longer going to supply the cylinders to the Miracle Lock Company. And so what did Miracle Lock do at that point? They went to the Ava Lock Company, in which, as you can see here, I have one of their locks. Basically the same, slightly difference. You can see the bottom's a little different, and the keyway is a little bit different. So that is what they did, but we're going to go back to the original Ingersoll because this is just a wonderful, wonderful find that I made, and I have this. So we'll just dig in just a little bit deeper into this and say, hey, let's take a look at this thing. So anyway, this is the lock, the purchase that I made online, with 5 more totally identical in unopened boxes. Now this is what's very special. Is please send me a message in my comments below if you ever seen one of these still in a sealed box, just like we have right above. because this is the only one, and the only one that some friends of mine have ever heard of, that are still sealed. So what makes that special, I'll tell you what's going to make it special in this video, because you're going to hear it right here, is this box is going up for sale. It's going to be on eBay. It's going to be on my eBay store, LS Security, and I'll put a link to the auction below. By all means, it is very much a collector's padlock, so it will probably more likely be priced a lot higher than any of these you've seen before, but you probably have rarely ever seen one that's in this condition, because it was kept in a nice dry spot. You can tell by looking at the boxes, and it is totally flawless for being over 50 years old. So anyway, we want to take a look at that and see, and let's just dig right in. Again, this actual box right here will be on auction in eBay. Please don't make me offers through the channel, because I'm going to let the auctions go through the legitimate source of eBay, and we'll go through that in. I've had way too many private offers to sell me this thing individually. People want me to give a quote. I have no idea what to quote, but I do know it's probably going to be one of the most rarest locks that you can find in this body style, because it's still in a sealed package. Just like if you were to go buy, an antique toy at and it's still in its sealed package, its value is going to be a lot higher, because of the sealed box and original box is still in. Baseball card, same way. If you have a baseball card and sealed box, then hey, the value has just gone up. So whoever gets this, it's up to you. If you want to take it out, take a look at the lock, make sure everything's there. Hey, that's you, but you're taking the devaluation of the lock after you purchase it, and that's going to totally be on you, because I do have a couple more of these, but they are staying in my private collection and are not being sold. So anyway, let's just go and take a look. You can see here's the Ingersoll core, and and we'll just zoom in on this just a little bit, so you can actually see just really, I got it upside down, I apologize, just how really beautiful and clean this is. I mean, like I said, it is brand new out of the box. This one is on my display shelf with all my other collectors and nicely cool high security locks. But you can just see it is just an immaculate condition. And this is just like came in with a lot of all of them that came in. Too bad I didn't get all 10 of them in the box, but I did get quite a few. So anyway, just kind of zoom back out so we can try to take this apart and see what's on the inside. Now, if any of you know about me, the skipper, I like to do my videos in one take. Well, I did a video earlier of this one, but I didn't gut it. So I'm redoing this video so we can gut it and kind of just see what's on the inside. Now, that core just turned absolutely smoothly. It was a tight core, so I mean, picking this thing, and no, I will not be picking this thing because of the value of the antique it is. If you want to go see one get picked, go to the lock picking lawyer. He gives you a good little history lesson on it also. And you can see him pick one of these 10 lever Ingersolls. But I'm not going to pick this one because of the condition it's in and just it being a phenomenal collector's lock. As you see, the shackle just pulls out just beautifully. We'll lay it here, and I'll just turn this right back, and we'll go straight in here. Let me just take a look at this and see. Pull here, there's the keys, and oh yeah, we'll just go ahead and show you the keys. These are pretty cool too. I mean, we have a number right on that key. See if I can get this thing focused. You can see, well, it'd be pretty good if I wouldn't have it upside down. Let's try that again. You can see number stamped right on this key. And I'll let you guys look at that. And if anybody knows what that number means, please put it in the comments down below. Let me know if it's anything other than just a serial number. But I would love to know if that means anything special, like location or anything of this lock. Love to know that. Anyway, you saw the keys there. Let me just grab a screwdriver. There are 2 screws down in the bottom. So we'll take this straight in. Go right here, and we'll start to unscrew the bottom of this core. there we go. And the bottom will just come right off just like that, as you can see. Absolutely perfect condition, and I expect that the other one that I have above will be in just as good a condition as this one. Here's the ring. I'm going to put it back in, and then we will just sit there and see if I can get this core out. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sorry for that, but that's just me being honest. Pull this core right out. As we can see, there's some ball bearings, the inside. This is the first time this lock has been opened, so I will probably come in here a little bit later today after we're done, and I may clean the inside out. Looks like it has just some still lubrication grease from storage, but this is the first time this lock has ever been opened. So anyway, we have the lever here. So let me put this back on camera so we can kind of see how this will work. And just play around with it a minute. Like I said, I've never had this open before. I'm doing this right on camera. So I am learning for the first time just like everybody else. So imagine what will happen here is this will be up. And as soon as the key is inserted, we're able to turn it just like that. Take the key out, that is locked right in. So yeah, kind of figured that out pretty good, didn't I? Pretty good for old Skipper. So we'll take a look at that again and just kind of see how those levers are turning on the inside. And that would be pretty cool to zoom in on. This is the first time I've seen one in my hand like this. So let's just kind of zoom in on that cord right there real fast. And you can see how these 10 levers in here interact and line up with that core here. So take that back out. As you push that key in, you can see each one of those levers start to turn until we make a perfect little shear line which that core can drop down into, and then this whole thing can turn. Release those ball bearings and that shackle will come right out. So yep, that's how kind of works there. So hey, I hope you enjoy this. Remember, one's going up here really soon. I'll link this. I'll link the auction up to the one that I'm going to have on eBay here when this video is up. So anyway, I just kind of want to pull this apart so we can all kind of see and then enjoy all this together. I mean, that is a really beautiful lock here in absolutely ideal, perfect condition. And like I said, this one here, still sealed. I'll let you even look at the box here real fast. Let me put that down, hold this both ends, because the worst thing I want to do is to drop this thing and that seal break. But this is the one going up on auction. And you can see this is what it'll be. But anyway, yeah, take a look at it and see. And you'll be able to see this. You'll actually see this lock as the sample on the auction. This will not be the lock you will get. You will get only this one. And but you'll see this one featured to show you what is inside the box. And I'll leave it up to you if you want to open the box up or not. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I really thank you for watching. And yeah, kind of a little bit more about the military padlocks, because I really like those. Like I said, this is the one with the Avacor. They actually made these locks in 4 different models. They had this one here, which did not have the chain. They had the 2 more that came in behind it with the Avacor. Same way, one that did not have the chain link. The other one did have the chain link. And then, of course, when they did discontinue these locks, these started becoming really good collector's items. And I've seen them range from several $100s all the way up. But again, I think we have something very unique here as one that's unopened in the box that's going in. Now, after the military got through with the Miracle Lock Company, they decided to take their money, and around 1971, they moved it straight over to the Sargent and Greenleaf Company to produce their locks. Very similar concept. except they went with the company called Medico. Medico is located in Salem, Virginia. An absolutely wonderful company, a beautiful company. I actually got the opportunity to go see their facility a couple months ago, toured it, and it was just a very, very, very impressive company and how they make their keys. Everything is made right there in-house in the USA. So by far, love Medico, and they're great. Maybe one of these other videos I can bring out, the 831, which is this one, is what the military went to. And then after the 831, they went with the 833s. I don't know if it's exact order or right or not, but here is an 833. You can see it's a little bit different design. And still with the Medico company, on from the 833s, Sergeant Greenleaf. As you can see, this still says U.S. government property. This is the 951 model, and absolutely beautiful condition lock here. And then on from the 951s, they're now using. They still have another S&G product, the 826. Still using the Medico cores. Just a beautiful military lock collection. And then, of course, there's another company called High Shear. This is the High Shear. It's a very popular lock collector's lock in World Military. And this is a pretty cool one. I don't think this one was ever put into service. But I do have one that was put into service in Georgia, which was used to lock up chemical weapons back in the early 80s Cold War days. And so as you can see, this is a 1983 model lock here. But again, has the Medico core in it. Stay with the great Medico company for their padlocks. For their cores and security inside. And this is just a massive heavy lock. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your comments below. Your thumbs up if you like it. If you didn't like it, well, don't leave anything at all then, because I like to have all positive things here. No, just kidding. Give me your comments. I'll take it good or bad. And I'm glad that I didn't have any fails on this video like I did the last one where I locked up the American lock core. That was pretty funny to watch me do that, and then how that miraculously became unblocked at the end, and I was able to get it all taken apart. And later off camera, I just put it back together because I was kind of a little shocked myself that it just came apart right there in my hands when it was locked up from where I over-rotated the core when I was telling people what not to do. So what not to do on those cores is don't lock them up. So anyway, this is the first time I've had this apart. I'm glad I got to do this in one take and didn't mess anything up. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to kind of clean this up a little bit, get some of this grease off, and put this thing back together and back up on my shelf. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a great day, and look for you on the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.